Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Welcome to Financial Freedom TV. I hope you guys are rocking and rolling. Hope you had a fantastic week so far. If you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, then please do say new in the comments, because I'd love to welcome you to the tribe, say hello to you and send you a virtual hug and welcome you to this tribe. And of course, if you get value from this video or you learn something, please feel free to share it because maybe somebody else will get value or learn something from it too. So today's topic, as you can see in the title of this, is: are you practicing cannibalism in your business? So this is going to be interesting. Hey Yolita, hey Sierra, hey Romalda, hey Lex, hey Violetta. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for jumping on. Okay, so what the hell is cannibalism? Right? Well, you probably know the cannibalism in the real sense of the word, right? Cannibalism is when the same species eats its own species. Right, so humans eating humans, pigeons eating other pigeons, and so on, right? When an animal eats its own kind, it's called cannibalism. And it causes a lot of problems. Genetically, health-wise, it's just we're not meant to eat our own. Surprise, surprise, right? So when an animal eats its own kind, it causes a lot of health problems and things like that, and, reproduction and stuff like that, right? But of course, you probably gathered by now that I'm not going to talk about the real world, the real meaning of cannibalism, am I? What I mean when I'm referring to cannibalism is recruiting people or trying to recruit people within your own business. So it's basically trying to recruit people from another team within your business, another structure within your business, right? And that's called cannibalism. Some people call it poaching. Some people call it other different names, right? But it's basically when you're trying to persuade another person within the same team to come and join you instead, right? Now, it's wrong on so many levels. I could spend an hour talking about it, but the main thing about it is just it's unethical and it's such a short-sightedness. Because let alone everything else, the ethics and morals and everything, let's say somebody has no ethics, has no morals, right? They just do whatever the heck they want. Think about what will it do for your business? So number one, if you invite somebody from your own company, from somebody else's team to come down to yours, what sort of person do you think you put yourself out to be? What do you think that person thinks of you, right? When you do that, right? Do they think of you of a leadership person, like a person to follow? Like somebody with integrity, somebody with morals, etc., and ethics? What do you think they think of you if you try to pitch them, hey man, quit that team, come to my team instead. It's going to be better, right? I'll look after you better. You know what I mean? So that's number one. Number two, think about if the person does that, how loyal do you think that person is going to be in your team? If that person just quit somebody else who actually went through the hell of finding them, pitching the business to them, sending them a presentation, recruiting them, possibly even training them in the business. So that person just went through all of that and they were not loyal to that person. But you come and poach them, how loyal do you think they will be to you? Right? It's just mental. It's just nuts, right? So this cannibalism within the business, it can cause you a lot more trouble than good. And of course, most companies will have rules and regulations in place to punish people for that too. So if you get caught poaching people from other teams and trying to cannibalize other structures within your company, there's a big chance that they can suspend your membership and they can even throw you out of the company and get rid of you. So think about it again. Is it worth for you to lose all the work, all the effort, all the time you've invested in building up your business for this one person that you might steal from this other person? Is it worth it? Is that really gonna help it? Is that really, because at the end of the day, no one person can change your business. Like, somebody can come in your business and bring a lot of volume and do a lot, but in the end, your business will never rely just on one person anyway. Like, you're gonna have to recruit a lot more. So, you're gonna steal your way? You're gonna poach your way to success, to the top of the company? Like, that's unlikely to happen, isn't it? Right? But what it's gonna do for sure is gonna give you a hell of a reputation in the company, because trust me, network marketing is like a small village. You fart on one end, the other end already knows that you farted, you know? So when you do dodgy stuff, oh my God, it spreads like wildfire. You may think, oh, I'm so clever, I'm doing it all under the cover, you know, nobody will find out. Trust me, your team knows everything. Trust me, your organization knows everything. You got drunk that one time at the Christmas party and you danced on the table, everybody knows about it. Right? There's no hiding it, not in network marketing for sure. So that's the type of reputation you grow. So for me personally, my advice for you, now whether you listen to my advice or not, it's up to you, right? I can only give you an advice and you may take it or leave it. You know, at the end of the day, it's entirely. But my advice for you, don't do it. Don't do it. Because it's just wrong is wrong, even if everybody's doing it. And right is right, even if no one is doing it. Wrong is wrong, even if everybody's doing it. Right is right, even if nobody's doing it. So don't be one of those people who go, oh, but everybody else does it. Oh, but I saw so-and-so do it, so I can do it too. Even if nobody knows that you did it, you know. And that's the biggest damage. Because a lot of you are carrying so much guilt, so much shame, so much anger in you, that's the main thing that's stopping you from success. Not the tools, not the scripts, not that message, not that picture that you need, not that next person to recruit. That's not stopping you from success. It's the stuff inside here and inside here. That's what's stopping a lot of you. So just because nobody knows about it, doesn't matter. You know it. And that's the most important thing. So do the right thing. Be the right person, right? Never practice cannibalism. Now, I'm gonna make this even worse. A lot of you gonna freaking hate me for that. But I would go even as far as saying don't steal people from other companies. So not just within your own company, but even from other companies. Now, hold it. Before you start attacking me, before you start saying, you're a hypocrite, right? You have people from other companies in your team, right? Hear me out. There is two different sides of the medal. One side is if you are actively approaching people from other companies who are happy in their company and you're saying, your business is shit. My company is better. My product is better. My marketing plan. If you do that, I'd say that's wrong too. Because you're actively destroying somebody else's work. You're actively destroying somebody else's business. You're actively, on purpose, causing harm to somebody else's structure and somebody else's business. And that's not great. Now, the other side of the because, hey, I'll be the first one to raise my hand. I have recruited people from other companies in my business. Many a time. But, there is a but. Those people who came to my business You hear that? Came to my business. They came because they were not happy where they were at another company. Maybe they were not earning enough money. Maybe they had bad feeling where they were. Maybe they were fighting with the people in there or whatever else, right? There was a million reasons, right? But those people came to my business, reached out to me saying, hey, I've been seeing the stuff you do. I've been seeing success you have. I'm currently working with this company, but I'm jumping the boat. I'm looking for a new home. Could you support me? Could you help me? Can you tell me more about your business? In that case, hey, they're going to go somewhere anyway, right? So I might as well be the person where they come, right? I might be the home for them. I might be look after them and help them and support them, right? But I would not go and try to harm somebody. Like, I'm recruiting a lot on social media, right? Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Bumblebiz, Shaper, Nextdoor, whatever, right? Like, I'm everywhere. Like, I'm on all these apps and on all these sites, etc. And I don't even know where I find the time to do that. but I'm there, right? And very often I bump into other people from network marketing companies, right? So I'm with the direct approach all the time, you know. So as soon as I reach out to somebody, I go, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request. Love your profile. Love the thing. I can see you living in Liverpool. I'm looking to expand my business in Liverpool. Not sure if this is for you or not, but I'm just curious. Would you be open to take a look at what I do? Would you be open to take a look at short video? If not, no big deal, right? So I'm a direct approach guy, right? And if the person responds to me, hey, I'm already with a network marketing company, I seize straight away. I go, hey man, I'm proud of you. Best of luck. Keep rocking at what you're doing. I wouldn't want to distract you from what you're currently doing. Awesome. I'm your biggest fan. Hope my videos will provide value to you. Best of luck. That's it. I don't go, hey, so how long you been doing it? How many team members you have? How much do you actually selling? How much you're making? My one is better. I don't do any of that. Now, if the person reaches out to me and they're with another company and they're not happy, they're not making money, they're looking for something else, and they saw my success or they saw my trainings or whatever, and they decide that they want to be part of my business, cool, I'm open, right? Like, I'm going to recruit them. I wouldn't say no. But listen to this, guys. There is 7 billion people on this planet who are not in network marketing. So why the hell do you have to go and approach the 1% of the 1% who are in the network marketing and go through the pain of convincing them, proving them, whatever, you know, pushing them, you know, into joining your deal, you know, and then forever comparing your business with their other business. And then again, think about it. If somebody jumps from their company, you just suggesting, how long do you think they're going to be in your team? Not very long, I tell you that. You know, we have now maybe I'll go in there next time. So they're not going to stay around long as well, you know. So instead, there's 7 billion people who never been in network marketing, don't know what network marketing is, and might be ready to rock and roll. They have no bias, no guilt, no remorse, no bad trainings. They're just fresh, the blank canvas. Why not recruit them? And they will be loyal to you. Because again, getting leaders into your business is awesome. Like, I love it, right? Getting somebody who's already a leader. But developing somebody from nothing, you know, from zero to a hero, developing that person, it builds some trust, it builds some relationship, it builds some loyalty in that case, you know, because they've been with you through thick and thin. You know, they are there for a long run with you. You know, they're like, my mentor says, you know, you need people you can go to war with, not to war against, to war with, right? If there was a war for real, who would have your back in your business? And who would run like hell, right? And who would be there saying, hey man, I'm with you till the end. We're going to do this thing, right? You want that kind of people. You want to surround yourself with that kind of people, right? So that's super important. Now, the last point, and I'm coming up with these ideas as I'm talking to you, so I don't know how long this live is going to be. The last point is about where your business will go and why maybe you have people leaving your business. So right now, you might be one of those people watching this and saying, yeah, these effing people, stealing people from my team, these bastards. Well, right? You might be one of those people. And I hear you. I was one of them, right? But it took me to grow myself to know better. So about a year and a half ago, I had a big leader, one of the top leaders from my team, actually the top leader from my team, leave my business. She just picked up and went to another company and took a bunch of people with her, right? And my business went, woo, on a free fall down, right? Now, first reaction, I wanted to be angry. I wanted to be upset. I wanted to be all things, but I knew I couldn't. Why? Because it's my own fault. Now, I know most people don't want to hear that. Oh no, it's not my fault. It's other people. It's pointing fingers all directions. But if people are leaving your team to go to other businesses, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Because if I had strong enough relationship with that person, if I helped and supported enough that person, if I made sure that that person would be making enough money, maybe that person would still be in the business today. So for me, whenever things happen in my life, whether it's positive or negative, and more often than not it's negative, I try not to get upset by it or annoyed or frustrated, but I always ask myself a question. What's the lesson in here? What's the lesson in this? Like, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's a negative experience, but what's the lesson in here? What can I learn from the situation? Because if you're not learning, it'll keep happening to you. You know, some people come to you and go, oh, these things happen to me. And all you can say, well, these things usually happen to people like you, right? Because they're not learning, right? They just keep doing same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And that's the first sign of insanity. So I believe that I'm not insane, or at least not that insane, right? I'm insane all my lives, but I'm maybe not that insane, right? So for me, I looked at that situation. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I hate it. But what can I learn from it? Well, maybe what I can learn from it is to look after people better, to love people more, to support people more, to build stronger relationships with people in my team, to really embrace people in my team, to make them feel so good that they wouldn't want to leave my team, that they wouldn't want to leave to another company, to help them make so much money that they would not even think ever about turning their back on this business. You know what I mean? Two different ways. Hate on the world, point fingers, say, you know, how horrible everybody is, or turn the fingers back. Because you know when you're pointing a finger, there's always three fingers pointing back at you. You know that, right? So never point your fingers anyway, right? But if you understand that, then you can learn how to learn from those situations and make it better to where people are no longer leaving your business, to where people are staying in your business and coming to your business instead, right? And I believe I managed to achieve some of those things, you know, to turn it around somewhat, you know, and to get people to come into me instead of leaving my business. You know what I mean? So guys, I know this was a bit heavy live, one of those lives, you know, not all of my lives are just like fun and happy and go lucky, you know, and whistly, etc., right? Some of my loves are hard truth, tough love, but trust me, long term, it will benefit you to be ethical. Long term, it will benefit you to have high morals and high standards. It will form the ethics in your group too. Because whatever you do, that's what your team is copying. That's what they're copying, right? So you if you are horrible to people, your team will be horrible to people. If you mistreat your customers, your team will mistreat the customers. If you do unethical things, your team will do unethical things. If you talk behind other people's backs, your team will do the same thing. So just know that, like your children, they're copying you. They're watching you always. Same way your team. Your team is like your children. They are watching what you're doing. You do naughty stuff, they'll do naughty stuff. You show example and integrity, they will start building their own integrity and their own example. So I hope that I maybe will inspire some people in the team to do the right thing and to follow the right path and to be full of integrity and ethics. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you got some value. If you did, feel free to share this video. And if you'd like to get a free ebook called How to Build a Part-Time Business While Keeping a Full-Time Job, drop me a private message and I'll be more than happy to send you that ebook. Have a great evening, guys. Love you loads. I do love you. Even though I give you some hard time, I still love you. I do this because I love you. Have a great evening. Bye for now. See you at the top.